No, this is not greatest to move. This is not. I'm not doing the best movies of the year yet. We're gonna be going over the list called the most overrated movies because there are some movies that people that are very, very overrated. We'll be going over the top tens opinions. This is not really my opinion. We're going over the top tens, the community list of the most overrated movies. And immediately number one is Avatar. I don't really think that Avatar. Nobody really cares about Avatar anymore. Okay, I agree with this. Avatar is only reason why Avatar. No one really cares about Avatar anymore. Avatar is a boring movie. Okay, a boring movie. That's what Avatar really is. It's not really a great movie. It's not really a fun movie. If I oh, Avatar, oh, made $1 billion, $2 billion, so impressive. Oh yeah, movie made money, and yeah, movie got forgotten immediately. Okay, you know, it's not like one of those movies that leaves a massive impact on people. Okay, next movie is Titanic. So Titanic is another movie on here. It's based how this person's like there's nothing. It's based off the sinking of the Titanic. That of course the movie's not real. So it's based off of course the plot of the boy and girl that was made up, but the whole part of the movie is about the ship sinking. That's the whole plot of the movie. The next movie is Frozen. Yeah, I agree with this. Frozen is complete garbage. Both movies suck, okay? Frozen 1 sucks, okay? Frozen 2 sucks, okay? You know, when people say The Lion King is Disney's most overrated property, they immediately can go look at Frozen 2 making $1.4 billion, even though it doesn't deserve $1.4 billion for being a brand movie. Yes, The Lion King remake, which Lion King is overrated because how can a garbage remake of The Lion King make more money than Jurassic World? Makes no sense, but Frozen is just a terrible movie, okay? Frozen is an awful movie, okay? You still have all these Disney fans, okay? They say, oh, Frozen 2 is a masterpiece because it has the Disney logo on it, okay? My little girl loves it because it has Disney's logo, because Disney's logo can somehow convince people to watch their terrible movies. Next is La La Land. Yeah, I don't like this movie either. La La Land is overrated. I agree with that. That movie's overrated. People kept saying, La La Land's a masterpiece. You have to see it. No, it's just freaking boring, okay? It's not. It's basic. It's just boring. No, La La Land's not an interesting movie. Okay. Next is the Hunger Games. I disagree. I don't really think Hunger Games is really overrated. Considering, I think this must have been made like 2012 because there are much more overrated movies that have came out since 2012. Like for example, Frozen 1 and 2, The Lion King remake, anything with Disney's logo on it. Okay. And when was this list made? It was made 12 years ago, so it was made in 2008 actually. But this list was, and I bet most of the top 10's user base put it here. I don't really think it's the best movie of it, but I don't really think it should be on this. I really think it's one of the most overrated movies of all time. Twilight, no one likes this movie. How can a movie be overrated if no one likes it? No one likes Twilight. We're moving on. The Lion King. Well, we gotta swap that out for the remake of The Lion King. That movie's overrated. The Lion King remake. Terrible, okay? And of course, Lion King remake is overrated. Of course, there's a lot of people who do not like The Lion King because it's popular. Star Wars. The thing is, talking about the whole Star Wars franchise in general, I used to think, until I actually watched Star Wars, I used to think, oh, Star Wars is overrated. I never understood the hype for Star Wars until I actually watched the movies, obviously. Before, I actually used to agree with these people, but really, I don't think Star Wars Episode 4 is overrated, okay? You know, there's definitely much more overrated series than Star Wars, okay? And we haven't gone to the movies I think is overrated, which are movies you can't even trash online without people attacking you. Pixar, next movie is Black Panther. Oh yes, this movie is overrated. Rotten Tomatoes put this movie at the best movie of all time. That shows you something about Rotten Tomatoes' bias, okay? They say that Black Panther is the greatest movie. It's an average movie, and they're saying it's the best movie of all time because we don't want to get called racist by Twitter, okay? It's an average movie, okay? An average movie, okay? And I don't think it deserves to be in the top 10 Marvel movies. I'm just saying that too. Same thing of Endgame. Endgame's overrated. I can say that again. Endgame is overrated, okay? Dark Knight, another movie I used to think is overrated, but Dark Knight is not really that. It's not an overrated movie, okay? You know what movie is overrated? Black Panther. But yeah, Dark Knight, I don't really think it's overrated. It's a good movie, basically. I don't think it's I still think it's the greatest movie ever. I don't think it's the greatest movie ever, but again, you gotta appreciate what they were trying. You gotta appreciate this movie, okay? I think I like all three of them. They're all very good movies. So yeah, I don't think Dark Knight is one of the most overrated movies of all time. Now we're going to number 11, The Wizard of Oz. I don't really think The Wizard of Oz is that overrated. It's like a really old movie, Forrest Gump. Probably because a lot of people. So yeah, it's probably people complaining that Pulp Fiction didn't win. People complaining that Pulp Fiction didn't win. Get Out. I haven't seen Get Out. Haven't seen it. People were saying it was one of the best movies of the year. I don't know. 2016 was not really a good year for movies, anyways. But yeah, Get Out was. I didn't really care. I don't really watch horror movies. Maybe if I watch horror movies someday, I'll probably get to this movie. How to Train Your Dragon? Hell no, this movie is not overrated. You know what's an overrated animated movie? Frozen, Frozen 2, The Incredibles 2. Oh, they're all made by Disney too. Okay, Toy Story 4. That's overrated. Okay, anything with the Disney logo, overrated. That has been made since 2010, essentially. Okay, with the exception of The Good Dinosaur, because nobody watched that movie, and Cows too. But How to Train Your Dragon is not overrated. Okay, Frozen is more overrated. And oh yeah, we're not gonna go to the gold mine of overrated movies called Illumination. Yeah, we're not even get to that company. Illumination is even worse. I didn't even mention. I've gone through top 15 most overrated movies without even mentioning this big Minions. Without even mentioning those yellow things. Okay, we're not even mentioning those things. Gravity. I haven't seen it, so Star Wars Episode 5. You know what Star Wars movie is overrated? It's called The Force Awakens. That movie is overrated. Okay? Force Awakens is overrated. The Matrix. Come on. Why is The Matrix on this list? I can see why. Because some people because when I first watched this movie, I didn't really like the movie because I got creeped out by the whole bug scene. Yeah, that's the reason why I didn't like the movie, because of the whole bug scene. Okay? But again, I saw it was like 4 years ago, and now I watched it again, and I don't think it's overrated at all. I get creeped out by things too easily, okay? But it's not the most overrated movie of all history. It's not the most overrated movie of all time, okay? Blair Witch Project, yeah, I watched this, and yeah, it's essentially a made up story. Jurassic World, well. It's fun. It's fun to watch. But yeah, I watched it too many times, so I kind of agree. It's a bit overrated. The originals were out better than this, but it's still better than its sequel, Fallen Kingdom. It's still better than that movie. Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom is like the most ridiculous movie ever. Gladiator, I don't think Gladiator is that overrated. I saw it. It was okay. It was pretty good. It was a good historical movie. High School Musical. Nobody cares about this movie anymore. No one really cares about High School Musical. Requiem for a Dream. I haven't seen it. Second movie on this list I haven't seen. Brave. Oh, because it won a Best Animated Movie. Yeah, Brave is a very forgettable movie. I saw it. It's just forgettable. Oh, that's all I really have to tell you about Brave. It's not really that memorable. And again, it's another Pixar movie. Okay. And people always say that Pixar is like the greatest company, and they make movies like Brave and The Good Dinosaur, and let's not forget the most recent atrocity, Onward, Rogue One, and Star Wars. So hell no, this movie's not overrated. Okay, it's definitely less overrated than The Last Jedi. Inception, that's not overrated. Inception's not overrated. American Sniper, haven't seen it. It's funny how I've seen all these other small war movies, but I haven't seen American Sniper. The Social Network. I haven't seen that movie either. The Notebook. I heard of it. I don't really think some of these movies are overrated. Deadpool. Oh, Deadpool's not overrated. Okay? Deadpool. If you gotta appreciate Deadpool for being Deadpool, okay? Oh, so many other violent superhero movies. But you gotta appreciate Deadpool for being Deadpool, okay? That's the whole point of fucking Deadpool, okay? That's the whole point of Deadpool. He does that in the comics. He does that. He makes jokes in the comics, okay? They're trying to make Deadpool, okay? You know, Tangled. You know, Disney movies are kind of hit or miss. Suicide Squad. Nobody liked this movie. So how can it be overrated if no one likes it, okay? You know what movie is overrated? Birds of Prey. That movie's overrated. Citizen Kane. Citizen Kane's one of those weird movies because if you know, I do agree. I don't really think it's the greatest movie of all time because there's more movies that came out more, and it's one of those weird movies. Well, it's technically overrated because saying what movie is the best movie is always going to raise some eyebrows, and yeah, that's how it's gonna be, in every time. And next movie is Transformers. Well, the only good Transformers movies is the first one, Bumblebee. That's the only good ones. I'm just saying the truth here. The only good ones is the first one and Bumblebee. You can skip all those other ones and put them as non-canon. Next is the Fast and Furious. Yeah, this entire franchise is overrated, okay? You know, they're saying that the end of the 10th movie, yeah, it's a bunch of bullcrap there. They're gonna keep making them until the end of time, okay? Because they know these movies make like $400 billion in China, okay? Because Universal wants the Chinese money, basically. Fantasia, that's an old movie. I didn't really like I always got scared of the one they had at Disney World, so Harry Potter. Well, someone said I was dumb hated me for not watching Harry Potter, so it's overrated. Grease. Oh, yes. This movie. Oh, yes. The Lego movie. Yes, we have. The Lego movie is overrated. Simple as that, okay? It's simple as that. Lego movie is overrated. Overrated is an understatement, okay? This movie, if you criticize the Lego movie and its terrible sequel, well, if you can't say anything bad about this, if you say anything bad about this movie, essentially, you have all these, you know, the same people who go after you who went after me for not liking the Precious Incredibles. They're saying, oh, you're a Marvel fanboy for not liking the Precious Incredibles. Well, they'll say I'm stupid and, you know, you don't understand film if you don't like the Lego movie and you don't understand the Lego movie. Yeah, I sold this movie. Moving on. Paranormal Activity. I agree with this guy. I agree. Yeah, Paranormal Activity is a waste of money. The whole franchise is a waste of money. It's not even scary at all. It's boring. Okay, it's boring crap. That's what it is. It's Monty Python, the Holy Grail. Justin Bieber. Nobody likes Justin Bieber. Moving on from that one. Amara Lisa. Never heard of it. Arrival. There's no comments about Arrival. Secret Life of Pets. Oh, yes. Here we go again. Illumination. Secret Life of Pets is actually funny. Like, a few scenes are funny, but it is overrated. I do think that it's dumb for Pixar fans to hate the movie for ripping off Shrek when there's so many movies that rip off each other all the time. And, yeah, this movie is overrated, but I don't really think it's overrated for quote-unquote ripping off Toy Story, when there's movies when there's little mockbusters that steal that try to basically sell Happy Toes and Ride-Along and Little Panda Fighter and all these Chinese knockoff movies. And yeah, but again, it's Illumination. Illumination is overrated, okay? Illumination is the most overrated animation company besides Pixar, okay? Literally, the movies are overrated. The movies are the most bland. It's like they put no effort into the movies and just put it out and expect kids to kids to force the families to watch the movies. Yes, for, oh, I have to see the new Minions movie. And all the families like, oh, not again. We have to see this for you again. And yeah, that's basically every Illumination movie out there. If I see Minions or those others, I already explained the whole Illumination. Divergent. Divergent is overrated. The whole franchise sucks. The whole series sucks, okay? Oh yeah, you loved Hunger Games. Well, Lionsgate said, here's the second version of Hunger Games that is even worse, okay? That's what Divergent is. The movie franchise is so bad it didn't even make the last movie, okay? Zootopia, yeah, this movie's overrated. Zootopia is overrated. I watched it in the theaters once, and that's all. I don't think this movie is a masterpiece like Disney fanboys make it out to be. It was funny at moments, but the whole movie was kind of forgettable. The Django Unchained. Never seen it. Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah, this movie's like hit or miss. I didn't really care for it, so moving on. Dr. Seuss and How Does Grinch Stole Christmas. Yeah, this movie's overrated. This is like Jim Carrey's worst movie. Yes, Jim Carrey's worst movie is Dr. Seuss How Does Grinch Stole Christmas. And it's the truth. That's the truth right there. The Hobbit, Desolation of Smog, American Beauty. I haven't seen it, but yeah. Wait, it beat Matrix or not? They really told this movie over Matrix. You gotta be kidding me, Hollywood. Hollywood, you're stupid. Okay? You stupid. Slumdog Millionaire. This is like this movie about the Indian guy. And, yeah, I haven't seen it. Fiona is not boring. Okay? It's like, it's called history, okay? History exists, and I guess you're like that one person who fell asleep during history class, and yeah, it's probably someone who found history boring and said, "Oh, why do people like this movie?" Star Wars Episode 7, yeah, this movie's overrated. Why don't the Force go to sleep? That's what I want to know. The Hangover. Iron Man 3. Here's another Illumination movie. Despicable Me 2. Goodfellas. This movie. I actually was about to see this movie. I recorded it on TV, and it was in fucking Spanish. Come on. It was like on HBO or something, it was in Spanish. I didn't want to watch the movie in Spanish. For that, yeah, I'll eventually see this movie someday. The Smurfs, yeah, this movie is terrible. I don't think it's overrated because no one likes it. But the Fun movie is overrated because a lot of people call me idiot and dumb for saying Smurfs The Lost Village was a terrible movie. When I hate all of the live-action hybrid Smurf movies. I hate all of them, okay? Les Miserables. Cows. It's okay. College was okay. It was fun. I liked watching it when I was a kid, but when I look back at it now, it's an okay movie. The Avengers, well, the first one is not really overrated. The one that's overrated is Endgame. Next is The Godfather. Godfather's not overrated. Where are you getting the stuff come from? Maybe you're getting it from Disney? Dr. Seuss the War asked. Oh, it has Taylor Swift in it. Of course it's overrated. Yeah, immediately. Taylor Swift is in it. It's overrated. Moving on. Furious 7. There we go. We got American Hustle. Sounds boring. The Amazing Spider-Man. Well, it's the worst Spider-Man movie, so it's overrated. How to Train Your Dragon 2. Some of these don't even have any comics. Rocky. Pulp Fiction. Oh yeah, this movie's overrated. Don't have to explain that one. Toy Story, Bridesmaids. Oh, this movie, 2001: A Space Odyssey. This movie's overrated. Yes, this movie. The only good part about the movie is the visuals looked good for its time. The movie, there was no CGI to recreate space or anything. That's the only good part of the movie. The whole movie is the most boring experience I've ever had watching a movie. besides the terrible submarine movie that came out like 2 years ago. 2001 Space Odyssey is boring. Okay? Boring. Okay? Yes, the visuals, space visuals are pretty, but if you're gonna complain that Matrix having good visuals does not make it a good movie, well, we gotta do it to 2001 Space Odyssey. Return of the Jedi. I think it's the underrated movie, the Return of the Jedi. Bohemian Rhapsody, that has no comments. Dark Knight Rises. Infinity War's on this, but I actually like Infinity War way better than Endgame, I do. Maybe it's because I just don't understand why I like Infinity War. Maybe it's because Infinity War had much more stakes in the movie. You are wondering who would die, who would not die. And the problem with Endgame is very, 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 very predictable. Endgame is the most predictable movie I've ever saw in my life. You know, oh, they have to reverse the snap. Oh, yeah, we reversed the snap. Someone died for reverse the snap because, we're all weak humans, okay? Top Gun. Star Wars is so bad. Force Awakens is so bad it's on the list twice. Yeah, Top Gun's not overrated. I haven't seen these two movies down here. Sin City, I think that's made by the same guy who made Alita Battle Angel. Maybe one day I'll see that movie. Jurassic Park, come on, okay? Come on. Jurassic Park is not overrated. Yes, the movie does have scientific inaccuracies, but it is fun though. It is the first time movie that brought dinosaurs onto the big screen. Just come on, okay? Yes, the movie has scientific inaccuracies in the movies, like the raptors being too big and stuff, okay? Yes, there is scientific inaccuracies in the movie. And the visuals in Jurassic Park still look amazing. Yes, I agree with this guy. The only person who thinks this movie's overrated is that guy and the one guy on Metacritic. Next is Rio and Stitz. I actually went over a video out. Oh yes, Endgame. Oh yes. Endgame. Oh yes. And yeah, Endgame is essentially something bad happened in the last film. We gotta time travel to fix it. It's not like that happened in other movies already. It's not like it already happened in like Dragon Ball where Trunks in the future time where Trunks like, oh, the androids are destroying the universe, so I gotta go back in time to, help fix. Or in Sonic, where they did that as well. Or in various other movies, they did that as well. The whole crusade, oh yes, we must time travel to fix the bad things that happen. It's not like they made an entire movie trilogy about that called Back to the Future. Okay? Yeah, Endgame, yeah, you're not really impressing. The only good part of Endgame is the action scene. Most and all the jokes of Rocket the Raccoon, those are the only good parts. But yeah, most of it is just... Most of it is just boring. That's what Endgame really is. It's just it's basically like they try to make it all epic, but really isn't extremely epic as they make it out to be. Okay, but if you're gonna have to watch all the Marvel movies, you still have to sit through this movie. Tony, no, it's not. Tony is not overrated. Yes, and. The Martian, I saw it a few times. Martian's a good movie. I don't think it's overrated. Whiplash, haven't seen it. E.T. Oh, E.T. I agree with this guy. It is really forgettable. It didn't make a lot of money, but I think E.T. is really forgettable. Yeah, I agree with this guy here. Really forgettable. Eternal Sunshine. I haven't seen it. Man of Steel. Hey, Superman is just boring. That's why Man of Steel sucked, because Superman is boring, okay? It's just very hard to make a good Superman movie. The only one that people like is the old one. But the problem is you can only repeat the same storyline so many times, okay? Superman isn't a very interesting superhero like Batman. You have all these interesting villains because Batman's a normal person. He's just a normal guy. Batman's like a Batman's like a normal person. That's what makes Batman a good. That's why people like Batman so much, because he's much more relatable than Superman. You wonder why people didn't like Captain Marvel. It's the same reason why people didn't like Man of Steel. Next is Dolphin Tale 2, okay? Never heard of it before. What the hell is fucking Dolphin fucking Tale 2? Oh yeah, Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse. This is one of Sony's only good animated movies. Before I actually watched that, I was like, oh, it's just another Spider-Man movie. That's really what it is. But this actually is, I do agree, this is the one time I agree with this guy up here, Xander Martin 98. I do agree, it is a legitimately top-tier Marvel movie. It's way better than Endgame, at least. Poor Endgame. I'm always ripping out, this video is basically just ripping out Endgame. Even Black Panther was like, oh, he's ripping out Endgame again. Fantastic Four. Nobody likes this movie. Nobody likes this Fantastic Four movie. But I do think I think this movie's on this list because a lot of Disney fans followed it up. Disney fans were probably furious that The Precious Incredibles didn't win Best Movie or Best Animated Feature. Boo-hoo. This movie's still been nominated for Best Picture. It's still been nominated for more than just Best Animation. It's been nominated for all the categories that it was eligible for. It's still been nominated for all the categories. Now, Fantastic Four, nobody likes that movie. Fantastic Four. Blade Runner, there's no comments here, so I'm going to skip that one. Iron Man. Way too much action? Well, this person must hate Godzilla King of the Monsters then, because Godzilla King of the Monsters... he would hate that movie. Despicable Me Fleeing, yeah, that movie was terrible. Interstellar, this is one of the only few of Nolan's movies I haven't seen. Because it was made by him, I'm not gonna say it's overrated. Spider-Man 2, I don't think that's the best Spider-Man movie ever made. Yeah, people are saying that, Spider-Man 2 is the greatest Spider-Man movie ever made. It's a good movie. But you got these people saying, Spider-Man. It's kind of declined over the past few years. But you still have these people saying, oh, is it one of the best superhero movies of all time? Even though there's much better superhero movies that came out since Spider-Man 2. Okay, I think people like this movie for nostalgia reasons, essentially. Okay. Fargo, The Sound of Music. Yeah, this is more like the movies down here. Yeah, Alien. Yeah, a lot of these like have classic movies that people like. It sucks because we can appreciate anything. And that's basically it. Goodbye.